Guys, if Amir Khan beats Terence Crawford, where does he rank as a British legend? Where does he rank? Listen, if Amir Khan ends up shocking the boxing world and beating Terence Crawford, right? I think Amir Khan, I think you could potentially say he's already a top 10 great British fighter of all time, maybe top 15, top 20. Amir Khan definitely enters into those lists. But I think if he beats Terence Crawford, I think you could make an argument that he's potentially even top 5 of British fighters of all time. Look at his resume, look at what he's achieved as an amateur, Olympic silver medalist, a former unified light welterweight champion. If he beats Crawford, he becomes a 2-weight world champion, beating the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world in Terence Crawford. You'd have to say this guy's one of the top fighters that Britain's ever produced. And not just that, Amir Khan skillfully is probably one of the best fighters coming out of Britain ever. You know, as a skillful fighter, he's on another level, Khan. We know what Amir Khan's weaknesses are, though. But the thing is, Lennox Lewis, a lot of people think Lennox Lewis was Britain's greatest fighter ever. And what a fighter Lennox Lewis was. Skillful, athletic. He was an amazing fighter. But let's not forget, Lennox Lewis was knocked out a couple of times. Against Oliver McCall, against Hasim Rahman. You know, so what I'm trying to say, in boxing, you get knocked out. Doesn't mean Lennox Lewis wasn't a great fighter. Lennox Lewis was probably the greatest British fighter of all time. You know? So I do think if Amir Khan beats Terence Crawford, then definitely you can make a claim for... I think he enters the top 10 without a doubt. But I think you could definitely make a case for top 5 then. Because, like I said, his resume would look fantastic. He would have beaten Terence Crawford. He would become a 2-weight world champion. He would become a 3-time world champion, a former unified light welterweight champion. You know, and he held a Ring magazine belt. So he was number 1. When he was, it wasn't like when he was a unified champion at light welterweight, he was just unified. He was the number 1 in the division. He was the number 1. He was recognized as the best fighter in 140-pound division at that time. If he beats Terence Crawford, I don't know where you could make a case for anything, really. But I definitely think, you know, top 10, he'd definitely enter the top 10. I think top 5, you know, you could make an argument for that as well. Because of of the names that he's already beaten, you know, the champions that he's fought, and just his amateur, I think you could definitely make a case for it. You could definitely make a case for it. Amir Khan is... He's a proper fighting man, you know. He takes on great challenges and he's daring to be great. And that's what Amir Khan wants. That's why Amir Khan's daring to be great. That's why Amir Khan's taking these challenges. If Amir Khan wants to be a British great, he even said when he took this Crawford fight that I want to be the best fighters that come out, one of the best fighters that have ever come out of Britain. And the only way I can do that is fight by taking these tough challenges and taking these tough fights. You know, and he's got a point, you know, and he's not scared to do it, as he's proved on time and time again that, you know, he'll fight anyone. He'll go in the ring with all these top fighters and he'll fight them all. But that's Amir Khan. But I do believe if he beats Terence Crawford, I think you can definitely make an argument for top 5. Maybe, I think top 10, you could definitely put him in top 10. And you can make an argument for top 5. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Where would you rank Amir Khan if he beats Terence Crawford? Where does he rank in as an old British great? Where would you put him? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.